Yeah, right, so starting from the beginning then, this old seat unit here was cracked and bashed and turned out it wasn't even straight, it was a bit banana shaped.
Yeah.
So, having thought about making one in aluminium, that was a little bit expensive we thought. Oh, that's still a possibility though one day. So the alternative was, you have cut this thing up and narrowed it at the back and built it up here. I believe some cardboard there or some board.
Plywood with some inch batten,
yeah,
screwed down with a gap, and it's been filled. The tail seat unit, it's been cut, and where it used to be parallel at the sides, it now tapers in.
Yeah. And also down here, it's been extended.
It's been where the original seat was, it used to dip in.
Yeah. You've
so basically just took it flat.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is just sort of put a nice curve on that.
Yeah, yeah.
And
the whole point is, this is not going to be the seat on that bike.
This is the pattern.
This is the plug.
Mould to make.
Okay, so that's the pattern to make a mould. So once that's all finished with and smoothed down perfectly and the shape you want,
it with some of our old paint that we have in, as long as it doesn't matter what colour it is.
No. Just smooth it off a wee bit.
Just get it all nice and shiny.
Yeah.
And I can wax it all.
Yeah.
Mate, and then I can actually spray some gel coat on it.
Right.
And then start fiberglassing over it.
And then you fiberglass on top of that.
Put about 3 or 4 layers on to make the mould.
Once that's done,
hopefully, once it's
it'll
set,
pull off.
It should break off.
Which is one reason why we're doing this, isn't it? Because otherwise
everything has to be tapered so that it doesn't
lift.
It doesn't jam in the mould.
Okay. And how many hours have you got in this then so far?
I've spent a couple of days getting this where it is.
About,
and about 80 quid in fillers and glass.
Okay. And you're still going to make the mould and then make the real thing from the mould, which will be a one-off. So quite a lot of work. And just to remind everybody, it's going to go on there.
It's going to go on that.
Sort of round about there, we think. But in the meantime, we have been busy because I see you finished building your great big thing here, your new jig on wheels. That we saw a little bit of that when you were showing us this bit here, because the whole thing tilts and rotates. So now it's all been skimmed, it's all true. I see you've got a brace at the base there to help it keep it together.
Stop it from
moving. And we've got headstock here, headstock angle can be set. That's all machined, nice and neat and tidy. And I believe the first thing that's going to go on here is an old Harley frame, which you're going to hardtail, I think.
No, it's hardtailed. It's.
Oh, you're going to rake it, aren't you?
I've got to adjust it and re-weld the headstock back on at.
Oh yeah, it's been in a crash or something, hasn't it?
A certain angle that the
guy wants, yeah.
Guy wants.
Okay, great stuff. But in the meantime, you can crack on making your mould. It is looking a lot better, actually, I must say, because as it was on here, it was just so wide and so ugly.
This is deep here. I mean, when it's done, I can cut a bit off and shape it a bit thinner there.
Yeah.
But I wanted that little bit in at the back to give it some rigidity.
Yeah. I see you added that. Yeah.
Because without that bit, it
flip about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not everybody's cup of tea. I quite like it, actually.
No, it's very 80s, and since the bike's a kind of 80s throwback, then it's
being
kind of
built to the retro.
Yeah, retro mod or whatever. Yeah, so it's not a modern bike, is it, by any means? And that's not a modern style seat unit, but that's okay because the two go together. Right, so there we go, a bit of work being done. Mixed up some more filler. Whack it on. Spread it out.
Good old 1970s custom
techniques.
Yeah.
Well, probably folks don't know, Jeff, that despite you doing lots of cool stuff like this and having a little homemade machine shop here, making stuff like that, you're actually not trained as a machinist. You were trained originally as a young callow lad, a young whippersnapper, as a painter.
A body
workman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is going back to the day.
Yeah, even though there's a lot of things changed from the day.
Yeah, materials are a bit more modern now, aren't they?
Paints have changed.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't give you cancer anymore, that's why. They don't give you cancer anymore. In fact, I think you've still got a lot of paint from your 70s days in your shed, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's as good as the day
it was born, yeah. Yeah, we've just been arguing about what colour this should be, and I think it should be probably metallic blue with some gold pinstripes or whatever, a bit of red maybe, but Jeff is convinced it should be metallic green because it's a bit similar to an old Kawasaki colour. but we'll see how it looks when it's finished. Yeah, yeah. Right, well, we'll leave you doing that while I go off and drink tea and eat your biscuits. And we'll come back later on and see how you're getting on.
I'll just put a bit more on it and
let it dry. Good news is it's a very hot day today. We're having a bit of a hot spell, aren't we? So this stuff should dry off pretty quick.
Goes off
Quite quick, yeah.
Right. And price of it, I don't want to waste a book.
No, waste not want, not now.
It is an expensive way of doing something, but once you've got the mould, if anyone ever wants one, which I probably doubt.
Yeah. Yes, it's a one-off that will probably never be repeated.
There's only us.
Because it's made to fit on that thing.
Sad buggers doing it.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to go on there, hopefully. And can't wait to see it on the bike. And in fact, we're not too far away now from...
Well, I can't get that back on the bike. I had sat it on there before I put that wooden...
No, I'm saying we're not too far away now from lifting this thing off here.
Basically...
The frame welding's pretty much done, isn't it?
What I want to do is take it off the jig.
Yeah.
Take everything off it and just leave the crankcases bolted in, because I've got to put them mounts on the bottom.
Yeah.
I've got to put a couple of tabs for them.
Yeah.
And the wheelie bar mounts. And I think basically
it's done.
I might just bolt a little strip, weld a little strip in there to bolt.
Support, yeah.
The aluminium, like a guard to stop all the crap from going forwards. So I think the wheelie bar mounts and them little bits there, and then it can be welded up.
The only problem is, of course, that looking around here,
painted.
No, where's it going to go? Because there's no living room. You got a bike there, you got that there, not much room in your little workshop at the back there. So it's going to be a bit of a squeeze, I think. A lot of things have to move around.
It'll go in the Doctor Who
TARDIS, yeah.
TARDIS cupboard.
Yeah. So even though it might sound easy, just move it off the jig. The truth of the matter is, there's no room, so the jig has to move. Everything underneath has to move. That has to move. Other things have to be moved around to make allowance for it. So that might be a day's work just to shift the damn thing. But that's the price you pay for living in England, where space is at a premium.
If it was in America, we'd have something like a 20,000 square foot workshop.
And you still fill it with crap. You still
fill it with crap.
On that note, we'll leave you to it while I go off and drink tea.